if you guys can gonna do your job right, if you're gonna keep us continue to be suffering, we're gonna ask if you guys can just step down and we'll just move on and pick somebody who does deserve that area. We should vote in everything rather than firing. We should actually do these voting processes, making sure that things are like in good hands always, and we can trust the people that we know that will run them. Well, we should know who to go to. The I put in a declaration today for a to the ones from 1959 and prior. They are going to be the ones to tell us like they're going to be the supreme that we're going to listen to. And then they got the 1959 to 1962, there'll be like Congress. Then we're gonna have another a Senate. Under that, it'll be like 1962 to 19 um is 79. And then we're gonna have a backup that's gonna be watching these. So it'll be from 1979 to 1985. We're gonna have a this will be the second Senate, second Congress, electoral reform that we're doing. So that went out today on the website and the Bible Truth Books behalf um, for this new America's Now. That'll be all digital, and this is like really something that I didn't make up. It's something that is something that came really from God. It was a landing page, and so we're going to be moving forward with this process. And it has nothing to do with Britain or the first Bible. It's already the second one or the third one, and we're moving forward with this process now. We need everybody to be following all rules and take things more seriously, because we're not here to see the suffering anymore, and we want it to be better. We also will be concluding beginning to the old end of Revelations of and a new revolution to Virginia 1661. As we're going forward, we're gonna, without their knowledge, we're going to help them conclude on that and make better. We're gonna show you guys what the expectations are here, and we're gonna use the word America as a beginning. It was a production, and for the Americas, and America's west on map, and it's never really been established here in California till now. We're gonna go ahead and use it as that's gonna be like the court of laws, and we represent Nayib Bukele fully, because well, he's the one that showed us the way. He's a he's the main leader, and we will do what he says, because well, he's really God sent, and so is the book and everything going on today. If it wasn't that way, then um, things wouldn't have like happened the way they did. But they would have never left Afghanistan as fast as they did. They didn't know why. We all saw that. We all and the thing today is well, I told you the note was sent that the Mexicans were coming. So today's a day that we need to acknowledge that, and understand that no matter how the way it was said, that we all need to work together and understand that nobody's gonna give up land, and know your part here, because the ground is now for everybody. We're gonna share it. Everybody's like entitled to 1% of it, and being fair process. There's not gonna be nobody misusing the information, so that way you guys can get a hold of Minnesota, I want to believe, or Missouri, because they're close to Valenzuela, and I'm just like trying to understand a lot more now that I see it, and I'm like, whoa, like Mexico owns a lot of territory still, so no, nobody ever give up land, and if anything, we need to establish now, and the electoral form will be able to be voting in the YouTube process now. Going forward, you guys can do votes on the YouTube, vote in there and do this. We're gonna check it out. If not, we're already working on one for the process. It's high. It's gonna be more like professional, not so like we don't want no fraternizing. We don't want anybody like being disrespectful to nobody. Very, very professional. It has to be always now. Understand that if things aren't going your way, the way they were before, that's because there's some changes that were made, and turns out that there were a lot of how do you say, con artists, and representing Congress, and there was a lot of actors, and this is not an act. It's not a sitcom. It's not no Heat of the Night show. It's actual, and we're gonna make permanent in every decision that's going forward, so that way you guys can know how professional we're expecting things to be. We don't want anybody acting out of line, because it's expected that we're all professional, all are to live, and we want that. We want everybody to live one full life, and anybody that is against God, that means that they're against anything that goes against the 10 commandments, and the 10 commandments are our first laws that we're going to follow for life. These are very important, because they come from since Bible times, and they can't be changed. Also, we don't want no more manipulation. All of this looks like it costs $1 billion, right? And no, it's really just God sent. I'll be firm on my word when I say that. In 2022, you saw the world just go every day on December. You saw it changing every day. It's never been the same. This is because of the fact that there was a after the Afghanistan leave, they went and they put another story out there that was a lie, and I don't know if it was part of their sitcom movie or whatever, but it's unacceptable to even do those kind of things to any place. It was unacceptable to even talk the way the words were spoken during the Afghanistan call out. Um, the sorries have already been out. Doesn't matter. We're not here for the recognition on all of that bad past. We just want things to be better now, and fix it, because nobody's here for that kind of recognition to be all bad, and it's very disturbing to me to know that anybody could have allowed that. That past is now deleted. Thank you, Elon Musk, and let's move forward with this process, because the backup's there, everything's there, and it's no need to look back too far, but we got the backup in case we need to prove whatever we have to prove. It's not a big issue anymore. We don't care. We're not here for the money. It's not like, if anything, we're gonna probably put all currencies in one. Well, the new thing is that like everybody's gonna have a value of one currency now. Everybody's gonna have these entitlements to all these things that they deserve. Every human deserves, and how do you say? If these things are not granted for the human, it's inhumane, and everybody's gonna need to have the Zillow linked up with the currency, the all everything. Um, this way, it'll be one token, one life, everybody. And some of the things are not the value of money; it's the value of what God's doing right now, and we need a full um, understanding that how this goes with Mexico and El Salvador, bringing it together, making the United States of America flag now. We represent for, and we're accepting Latino Hispanic now. Just because of the fact that it was an error, we're gonna go ahead and move the errors up to Supreme and now, and we'll be like representing that as a part that sits apart of being born in um, a different country, but also a first part of a new church or whatever that we're doing right now. As you can see, how God answers, He's never his promises were kept true, and we're gonna acknowledge that with what our hearts say and what you guys see with your two eyes, without having to say who He is or what it is. We're gonna open up the process for the kingdom now, and that'll be all today. The electoral form went out, how this is gonna work, and I just wanted to announce that that'll be all. We're gonna have to start voting out and asking people to step down if they're not gonna be able to work there, because it's not that we wanted you guys to get out, but if you guys don't want to be there to help us, then we can't have that here. But if not, we also got a whole another uh, plan for everybody. So this will be a everybody individual process from the dates and years that they were born and how they're going to carry the second Congress and third Congress and how we're going to do the first Congress and all that. It's already explained in form. I put it on the website today, and let's begin now. Ready? I'm ready.